chapter 45, verse 3. Thou didst say, woe is me now, for Yahweh had added grief to my sorrow. I fainted in my sighing, and I find no rest. Okay, first and foremost, I'd like to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakahakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone. Salutation to the items that's pushing the truth and sincerity. And Lord willing, this video be edifying first and foremost to the whole elect. Then to those that cleave to the body. I want to get in a lesson today about relief and relaxation. R&R. Alright? Because Jake, actually got it. Over the past weekend. Now, obviously, we got to return to the dungeon of hell. Okay? So whenever we are able to escape, what it does, it neutralizes our spirit, alright? To be able to, for continuance, right? To suffer these chains of darkness in these bodies. Alright? And what I mean by R&R, alright? Brothers just took it to a relaxation state. Past couple of days, they just hit the beach, right? Let the water, run on Jake's feet, and dwell in unity with the brethren, not working, unplugging, okay? But for a moment, right? Momentarily. Because all great things come to an end. And to be able to actually get a small pocket of relief, we have small pockets of what we can actually say we smile, we joke, we laugh, we enjoy, alright? But nonetheless, it was needed because what it did, it gave you that bodily and that bodily reset that you so desire. We never really, the men of the Lord are always clocked in, man. We never, there's no days off. So to be able to just kind of just focus on, hey, just brothers chilling and, getting it in, it was much needed, okay? I ain't gonna hop on it too long, but this what this lesson gonna be about. The small pockets of relief we actually get, all right? This is Deuteronomy 28. We're gonna be to the point, Lord willing it. All right? And 65. It says that among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest, but Yahweh shall give thee there a trembling of heart, a failing of eyes, and a sorrow of mind. Now, we know this coming a charade of ways that, this part of our affliction, right? But the kingdom of heaven gonna come about much affliction. So, we couldn't go around this. And when you really start to understand it, it becomes easier for you in life. Alright? But the thing is, this curse is also on the men of the Lord, man. Alright? Our foot have no rest. We gotta keep constantly going. Our goings. Right? Whether keep getting up even when you're on a little mini vacation and you're just chilling, right? Still gotta get up and maybe find food, maybe do this, maybe do that. You just got no rest, right? Because rest give you ease. It says a failing of eyes and a sorrow of mind. Now, even though we got a sorrow of mind, all right, and the Lord add grief to our sorrow. This Ecclesiastes 1:18, all right. For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth in knowledge increaseth in sorrow. So, unless you kind of have unlocked your mind or detached from this world, right, the sorrow pick up. But as sorrow pick up, that means the more you're immersed in wisdom, The greater my wisdom, the greater my grief. So increased knowledge only increases sorrow, you know. So it's all good, right? So that grief, which we have been vexed by and cursed with, I mean, this boy start it's just a part of it, all right? Which is easy for us to digest it, all right? Because now we know why and where it comes from and what it's here for, all right? Jeremiah. Should have stayed in there. Jeremiah 15:10. Woe is me, my mother, that thou hast borne me a man of strife and a man of contention to the whole earth. So the men of the Lord, they rebuking him that are reproving in the gates, right? Our lives is full of strife and contention, man. Right? Not just basically, you know how a man just go look for trouble and, you know, bring it upon himself. He seek out danger. Nah, we just, you know, the way we gotta wield the sword of the Lord. All right, the way people have to adhere to the things that we saying, the position of difficulty we in, right? We're in the midst of all the nations, in a narrow place, in a marketplace, all right? The way we're perceived and heard, all right? Our lives is full of contention and strife, okay? So when you can channel that in any way, you know, whatever your getaway is, beach, water, nature, all right? Seclude yourself, whatever you need to do, all right, it's adjusted because it give you a whole nother, like some spiritual newness, man, almost. We beat down, right down here, man, in Babylon, brother. You know? It says, I have neither lent on usury, nor men have lent me on usury. Yet, every one of them doeth curse. So, this what, you know, but the Lord said in the next verse, Yahweh said, verily it shall be well with thy remnant, right? Verily I will cause the enemy to entreat thee in a time of evil and in a time of affliction, man. You know? So, you know, so what's gonna come, that ease, that trouble and that grief that the world has caused us. When we say the world, all right, we're talking about the entire world now, right? Not that auto arrangement, okay? The entire, that cosmos, right? But you know, cosmos not the entire world, but Salaki. We're talking about the world here, every nation, okay? Our enemy's gonna be asking for us to plead on their behalf. That's why the Lord say, my servant gonna get pleasure. They gonna laugh in that day, all right? Because we got what was called relief. This is relief. It says the alleviation of distress, hunger, sickness, a state of being relieved, that which mitigates or removes pain, grief, and evil. Now, you got to find your sweet spot in the scriptures on how to channel that, all right, that grief and affliction and everything you going in the world. Because it's there, Akim. We can't sit there and say we avoid it. It's because we got the word of the Lord. We clearly know these things remain with us, man. Sorrow remains, right? And when sorrow remains, it breaks the heart, right? It breaks strength. So, you know, sometimes brother just, you know, just exhale and inhale, man, right? Because most of the time we inhaling, then the exhale give you the joy of the inhale, you see? So that's what that's like, the relief and relaxation. It says, mitigates or remove pain, grief, and evil from the mind, literally erasing that which is lifted from stress, all right? So you actually leveling up when you relief. When you have a relief or a release, a relaxation, all right, your spirit is lifted up. But our spirit that is lifted up in us is upright. The wicked shit is not upright, okay? To aid an impoverished person, and yes, we are impoverished, right? We're the low, the poor, okay? So relief aids us. It says, all right, that's kind of it on that. Let's see what else. All right, let me get this word relaxation. Oh shit, it's locking. It's a little dog right here. Relaxation, and easing, a remission of a burden or penalty. Now, we relax, so now obviously the final rest, the final chapter of our rest is in the kingdom of heaven. But how can we neutralize ourselves, or how can we find a balance of relief and relaxation here, right? And Jake like, oh man, don't get too comfortable. You're right. A couple hours, we weren't too comfortable. Right? All we did was found a place of balance. Okay, a little counterbalance. And that's going to help your mind forward. All right? That's going to help your mind continue. You see? That's it. We're not getting relaxed till we wasn't on our watch. We didn't know what was going on. That's not that type of relaxation. All right? It says a remission of a burden or penalty. Okay? So the burdens and penalties we got on us, and the curses and different things like that, we neutralized it for but yet a simple moment. It says, meaning relief from hard work or ordinary cares. You know, even working mentally, right, for the scriptures, even though we always clocked in, it gotta be a time you gotta cycle it, right, in your mind. So that's a time for you to recycle, all right, your heart and your spirit. There's a balance for that. It says give mentally or body a state of occupation intended to give mental or bodily relief after effort or ordinary occupations and cares. Right? Remission of abatement of rigor or intensity. Yeah. Just to relax, man. Just to relax. It's okay to relax, Jake. Right? And it's gonna be well with you, like the Lord said, all right? It's gonna be well with us, right? Let me get this and get out of here. This is Psalms. No, we gotta get David. Sign of relaxation, man. Psalms 25 and 17. The troubles of my heart are enlarged. Oh, bring thou me out of my distress. All right? Right? So our troubles and grief are enlarged. They're all around us. As our enemies are around about, so our afflictions, our trouble, stress, and evil is all around us. It's forever present. But it says, oh, thou, bring thou me out of my distresses. That's what the relaxation and relief for. To help mitigate that, right? Until our mediator come and mediates, right? And our redeemer redeem us back. That's all I'm saying, right? You can find it. You just gotta look for it, right? Because our problems go from bad to worse, or the Lord gonna save us from them all, though. Right? Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord gonna deliver us out of them all. And that's what we, patiently wait for. We long suffer, right? Even in the relaxation, Jake was troubled. That's an inside joke with the brothers, Just a reminder, all right, in the house of mourning, right? Instead of even in the house of laughter, we still mourning. Because that's a direct, all right? that's directly indicating that that's the men of the Lord. That's a direct indication. Because even in the house of laughter, you in the house of mourning. Even when we relax, we still was mourning. We still was vexed with some of the things we actually seen, all right, and encountered. You know, that lets you know who are the men of the Lord. But I don't worry about this other was edifying. Next time I say shalom.